Tails and Tails Magic Hour. Today, William and I are going to be showing you a fun little chant. It's called the Magic Hat. Magic Hat, Magic Hat, show us a rabbit. What is that? That's not a rabbit. That's not even magic. It's just a handkerchief. Let's try again. Magic Hat, show us a rabbit. What is that? Play-Doh. I think we're getting closer. This is part of a magic trick we'll be using in a few months. I don't know. Magic Hat, show us a rabbit. What is that? Well, we're getting closer. This one's an animal, and it's a mammal too. Let's try one more time. Magic Hat, show us a rabbit. Phew! And that is that. Stay tuned for our story. Today's story is called Magic Spell by Julie Pashkis. And the curtain opened. There stood the great Aziz. His beautiful assistant gazed at him adoringly. With a flick of his wand, the great Aziz, what is he going to do? Turned a dish into a fish. Ooh, murmured the crowd. His lovely assistant caught the wriggling, slippery fish and dropped it into a bowl of water. Aziz took a bow. Presto! Aziz pulled a rose from his hat. With a flick of his wand, he turned the rose into a hose. His graceful assistant grabbed the hose and made sure no one was soaked. She wrestled it into a tidy coil. It looks like she's doing all the work. Shazam! Aziz pulled a wire out of thin air. With a flick of his wand, he turned the wire into fire. Flames danced around the stage. Ah! Cried the crowd. Oh no, fire. His speedy assistant uncoiled the hose and put out the fire, whirling wildly around the stage. While she huffed and puffed, Aziz bowed to the left and bowed to the right. Ta-da! Aziz glanced at his beautiful assistant. With a flick of his wrist, he turned her wig into a pig. Ha ha ha! Howled the crowd. The pig tumbled down and trotted away. Suddenly, the bald assistant turned on Aziz. She stared. She glared. Her nose flared. Do you even know my name? She snorted. My name is Zaza, and I can spell too. Presto, Zaza grabbed the wand. Shazam! She turned Aziz's hat into a bat. The bat flew around in zigs and zags. Eek! Cried the crowd. Aziz grabbed the wand. Presto! He turned the bat into a bag. Zaza seized the wand. Shazam! She turned the bag into a bug. Splat went the bug under Zaza's shoe. Aziz twirled toward the tip of Zaza's toe. Tap! He turned the bug into a rug, to a rag, to a rat, to a cat. Meow! Sang the cat. Yow! Howled Zaza. With quick flicks, Zaza turned the coat into a goat, to a boat, to a boot, to a book, to a rook. Caw! Called the rook. Rah! Roared the crowd. More! Everybody's very excited at this magic show. Presto! He turned her beads into beans. Shazam! He turned the beans into... What word could you make out of beans if you only changed one letter? Bears! The bears began to walk towards Aziz and Zaza. Grrr! The crowd gasped. The bears were so close that Aziz and Zaza could feel their hot breath. They both held tightly to the wand. I was a cad, he whispered. I was just mad, she sighed. Grrr, roared the bears. Zaza, we need to work together, said Aziz. Pronto, said Zaza. Presto, Aziz pulled out a card. Shazam! Zaza turned the card into a cord. Together, they tied up the bears. Ta-da! I think we've got one more page left. Let's see if we can get it to open. There we go. Then together, they took a big bow. Hooray! Hurrah! Cheered the crowd. From then on, Zaza and Aziz shared the light each night. Everything turned out just right. The end. Stay tuned for your magic trick. I hold in my hands an ordinary playing card. But when I wave my magic wand, abracadabra, poof, it floats in the air. Look at that. Ooh, floating card. Watch, I'll even stand up so you can see it's still floating. Coming closer, coming closer. Stay tuned to see how to do this magic trick. The secret to this card trick, which you've probably already guessed since you have your magic kit, is the pencil. You're going to want to use glue or tape to connect your pencil to the back of a card so that you can stick the pencil under your armpit and people standing in front of you won't be able to see it at all as you're doing your magic trick. To stick the pencil on the back, I used hot glue from a hot glue gun. Because I'm a grown-up, it was very easy for me. I just squirted a little glue on there, put the card down on the surface, a table, and then I put my pencil in and I held it in place until the glue dried. If you use a hot glue gun, you do need to get an adult to help you out. Otherwise, you can use school glue, but again, you're going to need to hold the pencil in place until it dries, which with school glue takes about 15 minutes. So unless you want to stand there for 15 minutes going like this, you're probably going to want to use tape. I just used a little bit of this tape here, and I will show you what I did because I practiced this once with tape and once with glue, and it works just as well either way. Get yourself a nice long strip, wrap it around the pencil and the card like so, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done in a minute here. Tape, 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 tape. Back is all taped up, but once you put it like this under your arm, nobody can see anything. You might even want to grab the tape ring and go like this to show how that card is just staying floating in midair and there's nothing behind it. Except you and I know there's a secret. And that's how you do this magic trick. Practice, practice, practice until it looks as good as mine. Or even better. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.